Welcome back to the Navy Sports Magazine show presented by Navy Federal Credit Union. Navy Federal Credit Union is a proud supporter of Navy athletics. And with Army Navy swimming looming this weekend, we are joined by women's captain Sarah Eldridge. Sarah, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you.
Sarah, growing up, obviously both your parents swam, your dad at Arizona, your mom at Scranton. And was this just kind of something thrust upon you? How did you pick up the sport as you were growing up there in New Jersey?
Yeah, I started summer league at like 4 years old. They kind of gave me the choice whether I wanted to just do it for fun or get into the competition, and I wanted to start racing at like the age of 4 or 5. So I've just been doing it since then.
Where do you think that competitive drive comes from?
I mean, I grew up on the beach and I just was watching like lifeguard tournaments a lot, so I've always been interested in that. Always just been around competition, so it's just been something that's like been in my life since a really young age.
Now, Sarah, I need to know, did the short distance just not appeal to you? You are one of Navy's best when it comes to the mile in the 1650. How did you kind of gravitate towards those longer distance competitions?
I've been doing distance since I was about 12. Both my parents were distance swimmers. My dad swam the 4 IM as well. So kind of just grew up in that, again, distance lifestyle. I also like open water swimming. So I've been doing that in the ocean since a young age as well. But yeah, distance or short distance has never really been an option.
How is the Jersey Shore a breeding ground to get better as a distance swimmer? Because you're constantly messing with the chop out there as you try to become a stronger open water swimmer.
Yeah, being from the Jersey Shore, it's a great way to just get some distance practice in. There's always open water miles and stuff to get under your belt and just do. And like I've done a few like lake open water swims. So yeah, it's awesome being from a place where I can just go out in the ocean, especially during like COVID and the pandemic when I just had the beach to go practice.
Now, while you're following what your parents did athletically, a lot different school choice. They obviously, I mentioned their two alma maters, but why Navy? Why was this place home for you?
To me, when I picked it, this was my first recruiting call, and like immediately I knew that this was the place for me. I just like I saw those options after graduation, and I just wanted to do something so much bigger. And I just thought that like this place gave me that opportunity, the challenges, the academic challenges, and just like getting to do something so different from normal like after college jobs is just kind of why I wanted to go to Navy. Yeah.
Well, you found out what that after college job is going to be, Sarah. What was last Thursday like for you?
I'm gonna be doing marine aviation, so super excited.
But just what was that whole day like? The anticipation and to finally have all of your goals come to fruition.
That day was like absolutely crazy. Being able to go to prelims and kind of just like thinking about that I'm going to find out my future right before finals and then have to swim a finals 500 basically like 10 minutes after that. It was kind of the most crazy adrenaline experience of my life. Standing on that bulkhead and finding out what I'm going to do for about the next 10, 12 years of my life, and then uh, getting in the pool again, warming up, and then trying to score as many points as possible. That was an awesome day, and to do it with all my teammates too was really great, and then have my whole team standing and watching.
You also placed second in the 1650 most recently at that Navy invite here at Lejeune. How have you seen yourself take another step forward in your senior year?
Yeah, I would say that mile was probably one of the best races of my life, and it was kind of surprising because we didn't have much rest, but I think it being senior year, I kind of had this mindset where it's just like go, 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 and don't leave anything behind, and I think it's been working really well for me. I feel like nothing major has changed, but kind of just my mindset has changed the most, and kind of just letting go of like the fears of like, am I gonna swim fast? Am I gonna drop any time? And now like I guess that part doesn't really matter as much. I'm just trying to go as fast as I can for my team and just really like use every last bit of energy I have in the last year. So that was probably one of my favorite races that mile.
Well, Sarah, you clearly have the right head about you, but you're also the captain of this year's team. How are you kind of imparting some of that wisdom to your teammates? What's the biggest piece of advice that you're trying to give to them?
Yeah, the biggest piece of advice, first of all, being captain is just genuinely one of the most awesome things that I've gotten to do here and like have the job of doing. But I think something that we've been thinking about a lot this year is just accepting the things that you can't control. Last year, like losing to Army, we just have there's just some things that you can't control and you have to keep going, you have to keep moving forward. And that's a big thing that we've been doing this year. Like every dual meet, whether we won or lost it, we're going to keep moving forward, keep pushing ourselves to the ultimate goal of Army, Navy, and Patriots. And I think that's been serving us really well because after each dual meet, we've just gradually been getting faster. And then at midseason, we swam the fastest midseason we've swam in a long time. So I think it's been going well.
Well, now that one of those ultimate goals has finally arrived and Army Navy is on the
Mhm.
horizon, what are the emotions like as captain of this group?
The emotions are high, they always are. Every week closer to Army, it builds and you can just see everyone getting more adrenaline and just like getting that fire behind them. And it being at home as well is just genuinely so exciting because the stands are packed and you know everyone's behind you. But I think we just have this drive to us this year that we want to go get that win. And I really think that with everyone together, like we can do that. But yeah, it's just so exciting.
So once Saturday morning arrives, how do you get yourself in the right headspace to compete against the Black Knights?
Yeah, so up until Saturday, we're just gonna like feed off the excitement. But once Saturday hits, I'm planning to just be calm and like making sure everyone knows that they have to trust in what we've been training for and just like let it all out in the pool. I mean, there's nothing else we can do at that moment. So on that day, I just want to be calm and just like go get it.
Any music you listen to that kind of helps with that tranquility?
I'm not really into music on race day. I just like to breathe behind the blocks and be calm. Like as calm as I can be, that's like what I'm shooting for.
How else do you hope you end your senior season? What's part of the legacy that you want to leave here in Annapolis?
I think the most important part about like being at Navy and being the captain and swimming is just setting every class up, like every the second class up for success and like making sure that they can lead the team and just like all that. I think it's more there's more than just swimming to this team and that's what's so awesome is that like you can watch everyone grow and develop like in their leadership and like professional development and it's so awesome to see all that but just like if we win obviously that would be awesome and then win Patriots but it's really about like how much we can do outside of swimming too so I think if we get all that done that'd be awesome.
I love it. Sarah, best of luck this weekend, and thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you.
You have been listening to the Navy Sports Magazine Show, presented by Navy Federal Credit Union. Navy Federal Credit Union is a proud supporter of Navy athletics.